I really want to get to the why here. So in that room in 2015, former President Donald Trump, who was then a candidate at that time, Trump org CFO Alan Weisselberg, along with Ivanka Trump, were tag teaming in these lies. Why was that? Is it just for vanity or something else?
Vanity is a big part of it, but it's also for financing. So banks, when they're lending to someone, if they understand that the person who's borrowing money is richer, then they're more likely to charge them lower interest rates. It's simple. They think they're going to get paid back more easily because, hey, sure, if the one property has trouble, then they can go after other assets that the person holds, particularly if the loans are personally guaranteed, as the Deutsche Bank loans were. So the richer you are, the more money you save in the financing world. And what we've seen now that we've looked at these Deutsche Bank credit reports is just how fooled they were by some of Trump's lies. And if you look at the lies that he was telling the media and the lies that he was telling the banks, it was clearly all part of a concerted effort because many of them are the same exact lies. And so that's really the why. It's good for financing. And same idea as we talked about a second ago. You might not fool them on everything, but if you're a Deutsche Bank underwriter, and you say, hey, he says he's worth $6 billion, Forbes says he's worth $3 billion, let's cut him to 3.5. But he might actually be worth $2 billion. And so you've just overestimated his net worth by $1.5 billion. And
I do want to get back to Ivanka Trump. Did she lie for personal reasons, or did she lie just to help out her dad?
In this case, she was lying to help out her dad because he owns the assets. Ivanka Trump and her two older brothers, Don Jr. and Eric, owned at 1.7% of the Washington, D.C. hotel, but they don't really own significant parts of the other assets, including this Miami golf resort. So really these lies are for her dad. But remember, anything that's in the service of her dad is also in the service of her, because ultimately where are these assets going to go once he passes away? Well, they're going to go to his kids, including Ivanka. And at the time, she was actively working in his business. And so just as somebody might do something that's not directly beneficial to them, but is beneficial to their boss and therefore indirectly beneficial to them, that's sort of the way to think about Ivanka's lies in that moment.